From the nation's capital today, in the same room as Watergate was investigated, we got a chance to moderate a panel on UAPs and national security. Now, long story short, UAPs are real. We still don't know what they are. Maybe we're going to see some more video in the coming weeks. And people should be paying very close attention to the details.
This is not a singular event. Matt Ford was talking about what happened in 2019, 2020 out west. That went on for months, and it was crazy. I mean, we're talking swarms of unidentified objects and a mothership coming in and them going inside it and that thing taking off at lightning speed.
Has there been an aggressive intent or even a lethal intent?
We've had radar jamming and that kind of thing, which is a serious matter.
It's a serious matter to humans.
I mean, the military views that as an act of aggression. That's not something that our aircraft and aircraft from other nations engage in lightly.
That there are individuals who have encountered UAP and had anomalous health effects, so that's real too. And we certainly cannot claim they're all benevolent when you know that data is real.
Still a lot of investigating to do. No solid answers yet as to where this is headed, but I can tell you we do know exactly where this whole modern-day disclosure push started. It traces back to a very specific New York Times story. You might have read it, where a reporter met two national security and Pentagon insiders ready to blow the whistle on secret programs the government had on UFOs. And guess what? We caught up with the three of them today at Congress. And this Pandora's box that we now see, this UAP disclosure push, it all started with the three of you, right?
I would say it started with the two of them, and then they came to me.
See, I would say it started with you two.
No, I would say it started with this guy. Who,
I had nothing to do with it.
Okay, there's your answer.
Was there like a secret bench, or was there a handoff?
We met
in a hotel.
We met in a hotel lobby.
Well, it was it? But they had a sort of large lobby area that you could go off and be private. I mean, it's like almost like a little restaurant, big space. I remember. Yeah. I mean, am I allowed to say that you were frightened because you were going out with a
That's putting it mildly.
Okay.
We have come leaps and bounds since that happened. We have now thousands and thousands of pages of declassified reports. We have mountains of video to sift through, and yet the elusive nature of whatever this is, at least for myself, it still escapes me. I cannot put my finger on exactly what UAPs are, and yet the question remains: Are we being visited by some sort of higher intelligence?
I believe so, and I believe that'll come out eventually. So I think there are individuals that have had experiences that probably give them a lot of firsthand insight. I think the question is more institutions. And do our institutions, have they been able to upload this and process it and take it on board? And that's less clear to me.
I'll never forget you describing a certain video to me that may have existed, or at least a pilot's encounter that seemed to have been documented, where a craft came within 50 feet, I believe. And we have not seen that video. In fact, every time there is a release,
it's closer than 50 feet.
I come looking for that particular video, and I have not seen it yet. Do you anticipate the release of some higher fidelity video that could completely put this issue to bed?
So, first of all, it's not up to me, but I will tell you there are efforts behind the scenes to do exactly that. That decision is not mine. But I think if you were to ask Chris or Leslie or myself, there are efforts underway right now to try and compel some of these organizations to strip the metadata of some of these videos and provide them to the American people, so the American people can see exactly what some of us have already been exposed to in the past.
The more sophisticated or the more compelling from our terms the video is, the harder it is to get it declassified.
Last year, NASA said, for the record, none of our astronauts have any relevant information to provide about UAP, and we don't have any information in our holdings about UAP. A month ago, during the second tranche release, there were multiple files and videos released by NASA itself where they have pictures taken from the surface of the moon during the Apollo mission, where they have taken pictures, photographs of some sort of anomalous activity above the surface of the moon. Now, what did NASA say following that release? They said it is quite possible that what we are seeing here are actual things. These are not lens flare or anything like that. And keep in mind, if you look at that contextually to what we had orbiting the moon at that time, we had one thing only, and that was a lunar orbiter waiting to rendezvous with the lunar lander. There were no satellites orbiting the moon back then. So if we now have photographs, we now have audio tapes of astronauts having conversations about something, the real question is, what else do we have?
Do you think that this year may be the year that we find out whether or not we are alone on this planet?
I would say, if I had to predict, I would say there'll be more data, there'll be better data by the end of the year.
And more confusion.
And still not necessarily a resolution yet, but moving in the right direction.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.